Okay, hello all. I am hoping everything's going well in what is our new normal, so to speak. Um, at the time of me making this recording, which is Wednesday morning, as far as I know, we are in this format till at least the end of this week. I'm not quite sure if there are any plans for that to be changing in the near future, but given we're here at least through our next assessment, which is this Friday, we're going to be doing this assessment a little bit differently than we've done others in the past. What I'm going to ask you to do is to take the assessment while you're on or in our Google Meet page. So what you're going to do is join the Google Meet. You are going to turn your camera on. You are going to turn your mic off, and then you're going to log in to edulastic.com, and I can monitor both you and how you do the test simultaneously. Now, in terms of the camera being on, what I am looking for is not communicating with other students. I don't want to see any cell phones. I don't want to see any outward signs that you're doing this test with someone else. This is an individual effort. It's not a group project. Okay, the other thing that I'm going to do is going to be monitoring what order you do the questions in, how much time you're spending on each question, and how much time you're spending on the entire assessment itself. So what I'm sharing with you here is this is the screen for my AP Stat class for their next upcoming assessment. This is what I can see while you guys take an Edulastic assessment. So for each individual person, these bars will light up different colors. I can tell what question you're working on. I can tell whether you got it right or you got it wrong. I can tell how long you spent on it, and I can see which order you're doing them in. So these are some things that I'm going to be looking for. Number one, how much time are you spending on the entire assessment? There were some people that had some amazing feats. They did an entire half of a Chapter 5 test in like 6 minutes. Well, that's kind of a red flag. You shouldn't be spending 6 minutes on an entire assessment. Also, there are people that filled in every single question within a few minutes, but then left their browser open for the full 40 minutes or whatever the full time period was. Once again, that's a little bit of a red flag. Other thing I'm going to be looking for, what order are you doing the questions in? Tests or assessments, whatever they happen to be, the questions are given to you in a random order. If you are doing a test in a random order with 13 questions, as you had on the last part of the Chapter 5 test, there's over 6 billion different orders that the questions could be completed in. If you're doing a test in the exact same order as somebody else in the class is doing a test, when those questions have been randomized, about a 1 in 6 billion chance of that actually happening. So I'm going to be checking to make sure that people do not appear to be working on the same question at the same time, in the same order, getting the same answers. Again, that is another red flag. So those are some things that I'm going to be looking for while you guys take the test. Number one, you're going to be on or in the Zoom Meet class so I can visually see you, and I don't want to see any cell phones or any outward communication with other students. And then I'll have this page open on a separate laptop that will show me what question you're working on, what order you're doing the questions in, and how long you're spending on each question. So this will add a little bit more exam security to our testing situation, more than we've had in previous assessments. Okay, as long as I have your attention with this, a couple general reminders. If you are not getting a chance to ask any questions or the questions you would like to ask during our regular class period, I am available prior to the beginning of period 1. Right now, our period 1 is set to start at 9 o'clock. If between, say, around 7:30 and 9 o'clock, you would like to ask individual questions on anything you've been working on your own, send me an email. And then what I'll do is I'll open up the Google Meet page for the particular period you're in, and then we can address whatever issues, questions, or concerns you have. Okay, the other end of the scale with that is right now it looks like period 8 ends at about 1:40, actually at 1:40, and we have to the end of the school day at 2:12. So again, it'll be the same procedure. If during our regular class time you're not able to hop onto Google Meet and ask the questions you'd like to be asking, you can again shoot me an email at the end of the day, somewhere between the 1:40 and 2:12. I'll open up the Google Meet link on my end, and then you can hop on and you can ask whatever questions you need to be asking. All right, I think that is it as far as what I wanted to address with this quick little video here.